Hi guys, what's up, my man? Here we go again. Yeah, baby, yeah. Guys, how are you guys? Are you fine? How is my drip fam? Are you doing good? Are you excited for the price to go up? Yes, the price now is low. It's very low, meaning opportunity to position your deposits. But before that, let's talk about the interview of CZ of Binance. Yes, let's check it out. CZ is good that he's standing on his ground for crypto and, of course, for his company as CEO of Binance. Guys, watch this.
So many issues about trust and credibility and integrity in this space. And I want to talk about FTX in a moment, but I want to start with what's happening at your own firm.
Yes, this interview this was made because of the scandal of FTX of Bankman Fried. So we all know that the scandal of FTX because they used the funds to their personal interest or personal expenses of, do you know who is that? Of the FTX behind the scenes. It's good that Binance is doing well. Okay, it's good because of some Bankman Fried because of his scandal with FTX and his team made crypto in a balance in a what's just a negative spot. But it's good that CZ is standing on his ground for crypto. Long live Binance, yes, mabuhay. Let's listen to this interview.
The outflows this week. I saw that you said on an AMA, this is one of these Ask Me Anything, you said there's no amount of withdrawals that would put us under any pressure. But that, I think, is a very bold statement to be making. How are people and why should people trust that their money is safe at this point?
So I think thanks, Andrew, for having me. And the well-run crypto exchanges should hold user assets one-to-one. So user deposit Bitcoin, we hold it in Bitcoin, we move to a
He's the CEO of Binance, Chang Peng Zhao, or in short, CZ, the Binance CEO.
wallet. We keep some in the hot wallet. And people, they sell it. Now the Bitcoin belongs to somebody else, but we still hold it in the cold storage. People can withdraw 100% of the assets they have on Binance. We will not have an issue in any given day. So 100% of the users withdraw 100% of the assets, we'll be fine. This is very different.
It is good that CZ is explaining very well that here in Binance, your funds are safe because they are not using it personally. If there's an exchange, they have a reserve for whatever you place, it will be kept, and it will not be used by anyone. So whenever you need to withdraw your funds, it is available, as CZ saying, the CEO of Binance.
For traditional financial people to understand, because banks run on fractional reserves. And the traditional regulators, many of them may think that it's okay for crypto businesses to be running on fractional reserves.
Actually, that is the difference of traditional banks from decentralized finance or the digital. Because in traditional banks, there's only a fractional reserves, meaning only a fraction. If you have $1 deposit, only a fraction will be kept, and the 90% will be used to lend to other people. But in cryptocurrencies or decentralized finance, in Binance or in DeFi, as CZ explaining, that it is being kept and it is not being used by other people. They have cash reserves, as CZ saying,
That is not okay.
as I understand.
In crypto, there's no central bank printing money to bail out banks when there's a liquidity crunch. So crypto businesses have to hold user assets one-to-one, and that's what we do. It's very simple.
Yeah, as CZ saying that it is one-to-one. If you invested $1, it is kept the $1. So based from my understanding, it is safer for me.
Okay, but let me ask you about that specifically, and I don't want to get too technical.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe, guys, so I can give free drips weekly. Of course, we are the drippers of Drip Network.
But indulge me for a moment. When you had what seemed to be liquidity issues around customers wanting USDC, it looked, at least from this vantage point, that what was happening here could have been avoided if, and tell me if I'm wrong about this, you allowed customers to deposit and hold USDC instead of what it looked like was that you
Wait, because of this wonderful interview to ZZ, they gave him an opportunity to speak up, to defend Binance. I will subscribe to CNBC. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe on my channel, Passive Income Cashflow, so you can be updated and you can see my previous videos, my strategies, and what platforms are working. And from there, you can decide by your own what you will do. But for now, for today's video, I will just share this news update.
to your own exchange dollar. Am I wrong?
There's a minor corrections. So number one is we do the auto conversion into BUSD, which is not issued by us, which is not the exchange dollar. It's actually issued by a New York DYF licensed entity, Paxos. So the reserves are in New York. It's a stable coin. The problem we had before is we have many different types of stable coins on Binance, and Bitcoin trades against USDC, Bitcoin trades against BUSD, and the USDT. There's TUSD. There's a bunch of other things, and then it's very difficult for users to find the best price. So we said, okay, they're all stable coins, and they should convert one-to-one. So let's combine all of them into one, so that the users just they want to buy Bitcoin, they go to Bitcoin BUSD, and they find it. On the deposit and withdrawal, we do the conversion. We have channels to convert them one-to-one. But the channels we have actually have to go through a bank, because to convert from BUSD to USDC, we have to sell BUSD into US dollars, the cash in a bank, move it to a different bank account, and then buy USDC at a different institution. So that day, we had more users trying to buy or trying to deposit BUSD and withdrawing USDC. And we ran out of that. And the bank that does the conversion doesn't open until 6 hours later. And that's a bank in New York. So we were actually blocked. This issue was actually caused by a bank. So that's what, and stable coins is the only one we convert. Every other asset, people deposit Bitcoin, we hold Bitcoin. People deposit Ethereum, we hold Ethereum.
Right. And you understand why I'm asking that question, because it does appear in that instance, at least, that when you said no amount of withdrawals would put you under pressure, by default, it put you under pressure, whether it was you're doing or some other bank's doing. And so the question is, longer term, would you reevaluate how you do that?
So we have the access to convert. So there's no margin, no leverage. We just needed the bank to open. So the bank opened 6 hours later, it was fine. So banks don't work for 24 hours a day. Banks only work for a few hours a day. And when you try to, and when banks are shut down, when banks are closed, you try to withdraw money, it doesn't work. That's exactly the same situation that happened. And we allow people to withdraw other stable coins onto other platforms to do conversion if they want. So there was not a liquidity issue. It was just, there was conversion issue that was going through the bank.
In terms of the credibility of Binance, you disclosed that Binance holds about $60 billion of crypto assets. But thus far, you haven't disclosed your liabilities. And I wonder why that is and whether you will.
Yeah, so we are working with firms to do the audited financials, liabilities, etc. Very simply, Binance does not owe people money. Binance does not have loans from other companies, from other funds. We just don't have it. You can ask any fund in the ecosystem. You can ask any VC. We actually also do not have VC investments, so we don't owe anybody any money. And we also do not have loans to other people that we depend on for our next payroll. So We are very simple, very
This is the good thing here. When there's a need in payroll, they do not loan to pay others, so they have no owe to other people. It's a good to hear for our company.
self-contained type of organization, and we manage our cash very simply. So that's very, very different from the FTX situation.
There you go. That's a very difference to FTX, as CZ is planning for Binance. Binance is very different from FTX, so do not compare Binance to FTX, as CZ is saying.
Where so people who are hurt by FTX are now worried about everybody else, and they were defending FTX before. That's why they have money on FTX. So, but just because they're bitten by one snake doesn't mean that every other animal is the same.
That's it for that's it for the update of the interview of CZ of Binance CEO, interviewed by CNBC Television. So it's good that it is clear, and he has the opportunity to speak up for himself, for his company, to explain, because many do not understand crypto, how it works. Many are just relying on the news, what they see or what they hear. So they do not actually understand. And as CZ said, you cannot say all animals are the same, because Binance is different from FTX. Okay, so guys, based from my understanding, we are safe, guys. So don't panic. The up and down is just normal, because that is part of investment of the system. Even in stocks, it is bear market. Today's the bear market. You know, it also affects the crypto system or the cryptocurrencies. So that's it, guys. So for the update of Drip Network, yes, the price is 0.92 USDT. So it's the best time to buy more drips. Of course, if you want to earn BNB as well in Drip Network, you can buy drops using your BNB to stake your BNB. And at the same time, you're adding liquidity to Drip, meaning you are supporting the price of Drip. Okay, so as you can see, I'm earning 1% per day based from my deposits in Drip. So I now have 1,070 drips, and available is 46.631. Okay, guys, so don't forget to like and subscribe. If we reach the 1,000 subscribers, I will give free drips per week. Okay, guys, that's for the update. So what you are waiting for? What you are waiting for? The price is right. It's cheap. So better do the DCA, dollar cost average. If you buy daily, even a small amount, your investment position will be in a good position. And of course, you can hydrate or compound. The power of compounding. Okay, guys? And if you have enough BNB, of course, better buy more drips using your BNB. Okay? For example, if you have 1 BNB, you can get 262.54 drip. But again, this is not a financial advice. Take your own risk, do your own research. This video is only for educational purpose and for an entertainment as well. Okay, guys, be wise in investment. Again, invest only in the amount that you can afford to lose. Okay, guys. So enjoy life, guys. See you on my next video. Ta-ta.